Hey guys, this is OddOneGaming. This is going to be another Raid Shadow Legends video. We are back on the free-to-play today, and we're just going to talk a little bit about, what's my daily grind, what progress I have done, and, something that I forgot to mention in the previous video. And that's the fact that I'm the first one, from what I've seen at least, from the challengers, that has managed to get to a certain milestone in the game. We have Deadwood that has the highest. And you know what, let me just open up the website just to have a quick look at it so I can talk, with some proof to say so. So if you open up the hellhades.com, like if you don't know where this page is, just check my description or in the pinned comment. You will find this link. You're able to come here and check to see the progress, the latest videos of everybody. Whenever somebody posts something about the free to play, if you just click, on their logo over here, you're gonna see over here their latest free-to-play video. So if you can always go and check out everybody else. There's some amazing creators and there's some fun stuff and fun progress they have made. But if we just simply check out the progress for, I'm talking specifically about the challengers, the 10 of us that are in here. So this is the first one. They're like, okay, number of 60s. This is an error because I had double optimizers open, so now I appear twice in this list. But this should slowly update to the point where it should say 5 60s, because it only counts as not 6 stars but number of level 60s. So right now, as you already know, I already have 5 6 stars, but she's not 60 yet. So Jamar, so as soon as I'm gonna finish this, like look at this, one more run, I should get on the leaderboard again, and it should say 5 of them. Then when it comes to Dragon, obviously Neva and Deadwood are over there at the top. I'm not quite there yet. I don't have the best team. I do have a Tomb Lord, but he's not that easy to build, guys. I've been mentioning this in the previous videos. You need crit rate, you need speed, accuracy, survivability on him. So it's kind of tricky. And I kind of prefer to have him in a regeneration set. Like right now, if I show you, he's still in that 4-star regeneration set that we got from the daily login. I was really lucky because I got the crit rate glove, accuracy chest, speed boot, and this one that gave me some survivability stats and some accuracy. I'm not gonna complain, but I really need to change this. Like, I need something that makes him a bit faster, because right now 162 is not fast enough. I don't even have 100% crit rate on him, so the accuracy is in the decent place, and again the HP and defense are almost there. But I need to get a 6-star. I need to get him to 6-star ascendant, and I need the banner on him, preferably if I'm gonna have something with accuracy and speed substat. If not, maybe I can play with just something that has like speed on it, which right now I don't have. I just need to keep farming. But if we carry on over here, so maybe after I do that and get some other stuff in there, I'm going to be able to maybe push higher. My goal is obviously going to be, for the sake of dungeons, to get to 20, because if you farm stage 20 of any of the dungeons, I'm talking specifically about the gear ones, you can only get 5 or 6-star gear, which is going to be massive, because you kind of want to get away from the 4-star gear as fast as you can, because that becomes irrelevant unless it's like amazing top stats and stuff like that, which it's not always the case. Maybe perception could be some of those exceptions. Then when it comes to the spider, like, okay, I've done stage 12 once, but I'm not farming that one because it's not efficient. The next one that I will be progressing would be stage 16, maybe, If I can get to stage 16 and farm that consistently, that's when I'm gonna farm. Up until then, I'm gonna stick to stage 10, as most of the people over here are farming. And you know what, that's pretty fast for me because I have a cold heart. Then Fire Knight again. I only did this once for the sake of the challenge, and that's about it, and I stopped. Ice Golem, I can farm like, I think I cannot farm 16, or I haven't tried 16, but 15 was consistent because it's Force Affinity, and you know what? My Spirit Affinity champions are doing it easily. The Doom Tower has not been updated. Again, Classic Arena, I'm slowly trying to push there. Like in Classic Arena, I'm a little bit stuck over here because, I just keep refreshing, trying to get to one-man defenses. At the end of the day, the goal over here is to get to Gold 5, because in Gold 5, you get the highest amount of, gold medals. I mean, Gold 4 and Gold 5, but the reason why Gold 5 is better is, one, you get more Magisteel. Obviously, you get more stats just for being in there, but also there's more people that have one-man defenses. You're just gonna have to fight, like, one Arbiter, and that's about it. And most of the time, I should be able to win, especially after Saturday when I'm waiting for Haikatun. I'm really looking forward to this because she's gonna be my next 6-star. I need somebody that gets my team moving, and you know what? Haikatun also brings the increased speed, so that's gonna help a lot. But the goal that I was talking about, and that I'm the first one to be there, is, look at this, Tag Team Arena. I'm the first one, again, from the challengers, not from the whole community, that got myself into Bronze 2. I forgot to mention this in the previous day, I don't know how, but, you know, it's pretty massive. And the reason for that is, it makes easier farming gold medals. You know, there's some important stuff that you want to buy from the bazaar. Like, the most important things are Drexar fragments. Always try to keep your gold bars to get one fragment of Drexar, because you can only buy one every 24 hours, and this one costs 360. And you need to buy 100 of these fragments in order to get him, so you can fuse him and, you know, use Drexar as a champion. And he's pretty amazing because, you know, he's all about HP burn, provoking, and he also has a massive aura. Like, if I got the Drexar, like in my current team, he would straight up go in the team as a lead, because 70 accuracy in all battle, that means almost like a, what, 4 or 5 star banner, which would be amazing, because that means you could focus other stats on your champion. So this is the first thing. Then the next thing that I suggest you buy are the fragments for Huntress and Bloodhorn, because these two you need to buy 10 of, so you can get to 100. The reason for that is, after you get that, you can go in here and you can fuse yourself a Broadmaw. The other two that you need, the, what's her name again, Arbalester and Rockskin, right? That was his name? I think it's Rockskin. These two you can fuse by just getting yourself the uncommons. These uncommons, I move myself out of the way so you see, most of them are farmable, and most of them you can just buy from the marketplace. I mean, most of them, all of them you can buy from the marketplace. You can pull from mystery shards. So these two are really easy to do. As you can see, I already have 2 of them prepared. I just need to, like, you know, level up and throw some pots. But as soon as I have these two, I'm definitely going to be fusing Broadmaw, but only during a champion chase, because that's going to give me champion chase points, and that's you know, that's something really important. I was saying in the previous videos, I wish I had not invested my books in Jumarsa and just kept her at 50, because if I would have done that, I would have 100% gotten Broadmaw and made him my next 6 star, because you know what? He brings revive as well. He only revives 2 people, but he revives them with block damage. It's on a 4-turn cooldown, which Jumarsa is like 5 turn, if I remember correctly, right? I need to double check, but still. It's a 4-turn cooldown double revive with block damage, which means you revive them, and then they're not straight up killed unless there's some, you know, unless you're facing something that removes buffs or steal buffs. They still get the chance to get the turn. But what's really amazing about him is this A2. Like, ever since he's been buffed, like over a year ago, people are, I feel like people forgot about this, and this is pretty amazing. Like, this one's on a 3-turn cooldown. Increased crit rate, the big version, which means, you know, you could build your people maybe with 70% crit rate. Increased speed, it's the baby version, and turn meter fill. This is an amazing skill. Gives you turn meter, gives you increased speed, gives you increased crit rate. Like, all good buffs and good, you know, turn meter manipulation, because it's on 3-turn cooldown. Like, an apothecary brings you the big version of increased speed and the turn meter fill the same, but he doesn't bring the increased crit rate. And at the same time, he also brings the freeze on day 1, which is 45% chance. This is not to be ignored. This can be a really good chance. So I would have preferred, I worked on him and used him as my reviver, but you know what? Now I committed to Jumarsa, so I might still fuse him, but not sure if he's going to replace. Maybe he's going to replace my Jumarsa. Who knows? I will have to see what else I will be pulling. But that's the reason why I definitely want to get yourself into Tag Team Arena, you know, as high as you can, because it's, you know, you get more gold bars per fight. So if you look at the tiers, before I would get 6 gold bars per 1 fight that I won. So let's say I would win 3, that would 18. Whereas here I get 2 more. So basically every 3 fights I get an extra 1 win if I was in bronze 1. So this you know, it doesn't look like a lot, but it's massive. And also in bronze 2, people are more active. They look at this. Look at how many attacks I got. I keep getting attacks at least once every hour, or sometimes it goes a little bit less, but you get more attack, which means you drop more. You know, if you obviously have to have one-man defenses, because otherwise, you know, if you have full teams, maybe not everybody's gonna attack you. But because I have one-man defenses, I get attacked, I get pushed back, and then I can farm this myself. You know, I can farm the one-man defenses that are easy, or I can farm full teams like this, you know, if I find the right teams, and it just makes it so much easier. It makes it so much easier to farm that, you know, it's insane. So yeah, that's what I wanted to show, especially for the sake of the Tag Team Arena, because, you know, I'm kind of excited about it. I pushed a little bit, like I got myself a defense on, I think, Friday or Saturday. I just kept fighting as much as I could. I even buy refills. Like if I see, for example, that I use all my 3v3 battles, plus the refill that you get from, you know, finishing the Faction Wars part every day. If I finish this and my normal ones, but then I still see that I can do more fights, I'm buying a refill because you know what? It only costs 15 gems. I'm only using one, not the other one. The other one's 40, not as efficient. But I feel like these 15 gems are not so bad. You know, not so bad, and you can get yourself more and more and more gold bars. Because after I finish buying the Huntress and the Bloodthorn fragments, they're going to disappear. You can only buy them once to get to 100, and then that's about it. Then I'm gonna have leftover bars to keep buying Drexar, and then I can start buying the energy. It might not be the best value, but energy is so good when you're trying to progress, when you're trying to keep doing those fights, that it's, you know, it's really worth it. It's really worth it to focus on that. At the same time, I pushed myself a little bit doing the dragon. You know, there was the 2x dragon, so I tried to hit the milestone. That's most what I care about, and to get as much speed gear as I can. But at the same time, I managed to place 6th. You know, normally I was on 7th, a little bit like lower than Leonidas. I'm not sure. I'm sorry if I butchered her name, but yeah, I just did a few more fights just to get an extra 15 gems. Again, 75 gems are awesome. Honestly, I prefer this one instead of getting the one ancient and some charms. If I was 4th, then yeah, fine, I would have gotten more relentless. But if not, I was like, you know, let me just stay here and continue with my other stuff. Then when it comes to the tag team, I'm obviously going to try my best to finish and get these, you know, the top milestone. It might take me, you know, I might not be able to do it, I might be able to do it, who knows, depends on the fights. If I get to place here as well, it's fine, but I'm not quite sure I can place first. You know, it's a little bit harder. Like, okay, I'm currently 2nd, but, you know, if I can place first, that would be massive because, again, 6-star relentless gear, that would be huge, plus, you know, epic book. If not even 2nd, I would love to get that epic book. Then what else? The Fire Knight tournament is, again, this is one of those tournaments that's it's almost impossible to do. You know what? At this point, to fight it with only rares, it's kind of hard. You saw yesterday I made my video about using all rares on the main account. Well, yeah, that was easy because I had Apothecary, I had Bellower, and I had 3 Cold Hearts, so I could farm it. But over here, I just did one fight. Maybe I'm gonna do like 3 more fights if I can see I can grab some of these rewards, because why not? Why not, you know? And the team that I use for sake of this one is, and I fought here. I fought stage 7 because, you know, I don't need to fight the highest. I just need to beat it. I just use all my rares that had something on them. And you know what? I won it once, but it's a bit tricky. Especially if she doesn't, you know, because the boss hits hard. They don't have the best gear, so I'm gonna see, but I'm quite sure I'm still gonna try to push that one. And what else? What else? Oh yeah, I've just pushed Doom Tower. I'm stuck again in Doom Tower. Obviously, I cannot beat this Nether Spider right now. Maybe after I give myself the Hikatune, maybe I can try and beat it because I can get myself, you know, boosted forward. Maybe after I level up some gear, because I did a regearing, like I mentioned in the previous videos. Did a regearing of Shield Guard, did a regearing of Ronda, but not everything's maxed. I can still max this one, I can still max this one, or I can regear her. And the problem is this ones. The problems are the accessories. They cost so much to upgrade that it's, you know, it's insane. It's insane. One thing that I did do in the meantime is I started leveling up stuff like this. See? Level 15, level 14, level 15, level 15, level 15. The reason for that is you want to do this if you're trying to be as efficient as you can with your silver, which obviously is kind of hard to get because you always need it to roll up gear. To change gear, you always need silver. So the reason I'm doing this and I'm not taking it to 16 is because level 16 gives you a ton of points for the sake of artifact enhancement events. So whenever there's going to be an artifact enhancement event, even if it's going to be during the fusion, and I'm not going to go for the fusion, I'm still going to level these up then when there's an artifact enhancement going on, so I can double dip, you know, get the gear leveled up and get some resources back from the artifact enhancement. Always try to think like that. I know it's annoying. I know you're like, oh, but I want a 16 now. Yes, I know that, and I agree. I wish I would have everything 16, but I have to wait. I have to wait because I'm trying to be, you know, even though it's a competition against us contenders, I'm trying to be efficient at the same time. That's why, for example, I didn't even push this one right now. I'm waiting, what is it? Ooh, there you go. I need to equip 4 champions with 6 level 16 artifacts. So I'm hoping this is gonna happen in the next few days. Like, I'm hoping when the fusion starts, either on Thursday, if not the latest on Friday, I'm hoping I'm gonna be able to level up the stuff and pass this one, then go to the next one, and then by Friday, the Force Keep opens again, which is my next milestone. See, so on Friday. So that's why I didn't do this yesterday to farm the Force Keep, because I'm like, you know what? There's nothing else I need to do. There's nothing else that rushes me. So I was just waiting for that. One other thing that I finally managed to do for the first time, which is, okay, might not be the craziest thing, but I managed to 1 key hard. There we go. I had to manual it, to be fair, but you know, this is pretty good because this means I can throw 3 keys into brutal every day, because I'm not quite at the point where I 2 key. So that's good, because we're slowly progressing together, trying to take down hard and brutal for now every single day, because you know what, double chests are amazing. Double chests are always amazing because you get more rewards. But yeah, I think we've talked about enough for today. I'm really excited. I'm really having fun, continuing to have fun. I'm hoping that you guys are still enjoying my daily updates. I'm trying to do them every single day. I might skip one day from time to time, but still, I'm trying to keep you updated because you know what, it's fun. I'm enjoying it. Most of you people enjoy it. So yeah, that's why I'm doing it. And yeah, I guess this is gonna be it for the video today, guys. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you do enjoy my content, and I'm gonna see you in the next one. Peace, love, take care everyone. Bye guys.